Woody, I got 3 that I think will qualify for what you want.
Okay, what do you have?
Saw a girl putting her eye makeup on once, looking in her visor and stuff, driving down the road.
I've seen that.
Had a girl eating a bowl of cereal.
Eating a bowl of cereal.
Eating a bowl of cereal.
I've never
Couldn't
seen
tell
that.
what it was.
I've never seen it.
Fruit Loops. And the funniest one, or most shocking one, was saw a couple getting it on while they were driving down the road. Yeah, she was facing the back. He was looking over her shoulder.
Were they swerving?
And not when I passed him. I probably was because I was shocked.
Actually, I'm going to talk about some crazy stuff that I did behind the wheel. I travel for work, so I'm on the road a lot. I've seen people reading books, which I still don't know how they do that. But
Right.
I actually was going to work out after I got into town, was coming back. And this was back in the day when I used to wear pantyhose. And I stripped out of my work outfit into my workout. Back then I wore suits and everything and put on all of that, tennis shoes included, while I was driving. Horrible. This would have been back in the mid to late 90s.
So were you swerving while you put on those workout tennies?
Oh, of course I was. Oh, yeah. I was all over the place.
Hey, Woody. So I'm going around 270 around the Georgesville Road area one morning driving my semi. It's summertime. You know, everybody's got windows open, sunroofs open, convertible tops down. I look down through a sunroof, which I know is a little weird, but anyway, all semi drivers do it. This woman next to me obviously has her right foot on the gas. She is driving with her left knee, steering with her left knee. She has a cup of coffee in her left hand and doing her mascara looking in her rearview mirror with her right hand.
Oh, yeah.
Needless to say, I got away from her very rapidly because I was surprised she made it as far as she did and didn't end up into another car or the barrier wall.
So it's been about 30 years ago. We were in Nashville and we were driving down like the main strip.
That'd be Broadway.
And we look over, and in front of the feed store is parked a station wagon. And in the back seat was in a miniature pony. We have laughed about that for 30 years. Still one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, my God. At least it wasn't driving.
I know, right?
All right, Woody. So I was heading down 75 towards Lexington in a big truck, and I seen a lady beside me, and she literally was changing her panties, sniffed them, threw them out the window, and somehow managed to still drive and put them back on.
Okay, so she was putting on a fresh pair of panties, so for a while there, you got the full view.
Yeah, unfortunately, and it wasn't a great view.
I did see some man shaving once.
With an electric shaver?
I do believe. Thank goodness it wasn't. It wasn't shaving cream.
You didn't have the
all of
cream
that,
and the
but-
brush, yeah. I can actually see that. I could shave with the shaver in one hand.
Right. You probably could, but at what point in time do you keep shaving over the same spot? Because you can't look. I wouldn't know if you could really look in your rear view mirror without being distracted while driving.
Seen a lot of smoking weed. One time I saw this dumb. You could tell he was driving with his knees, and he was doing some with like papers. Like I think he was like a business guy. He was looking down, and he was driving like you could tell he didn't have his hands on the wheel. He was turning pages. I guarantee he was steering his damn car with his knees.
And he was probably doing business with his hands.
Without a doubt.
Was he swerving?
Oh yeah. My God, he was slowing up, speeding down, just going back and forth a little bit. I thought he was drunk.
Well, besides doing their nails and their makeup and crossword puzzles, reading books, doing everything but what they're supposed to be doing, I don't know how they even drive.
I hear you.
But reading the books cracks me up in the newspaper. But reading the books and the magazines and the paper and doing crosswords, I look down and I go, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're doing that.
I've actually seen someone, what looked to be, they were eating a bowl of cereal while they were going down the freeway. Craziest thing. I was like, I don't understand how you manage that. Like a burrito or something? Okay. But I don't understand how you manage a bowl of cereal.
Yeah, you got to use both hands for that, right?
You would assume so, because you got to hold the bowl and then the spoon,
I don't get that at all. Could you tell from your perch, was there milk in the bowl?
I couldn't tell. I mean, I would assume so.
Right.
But I'm like, I don't understand how you manage that. I would assume there would be milk because if it was just, let's just say, dry cereal.
You could just stick your hand in the box.
Just stick your hand in the box or, just put it in a cup or whatever. Just kind of put the cup to your mouth or something. Like, I know people run late for stuff, but man, golly.
Well, the craziest, I was in California, rush hour traffic, we were doing 20 miles an hour tops. Somebody hollered at me on CB, look out, this car coming up beside you. I did. There was a gal in a nightgown. She got completely out of the nightgown, out of her night clothes, put on her work clothes as she's going down the road, steering with her knees, her hands, whatever. I mean, she got completely undressed and completely redressed, put on her makeup, did her hair and all that going down the road. But that was very distracting.
Yeah, I would say. Now, did she have panties and her bra on, or did you see the whole package?
She had panties on, but she put a bra on after she got her nightgown off.
So,
and like I say, it wasn't bothering her. She didn't even look up or see if anybody was watching.
Maybe she did this every day.
I don't know, but I know the way she did it, she had plenty of practice of doing it going down the road. Like I say, she didn't miss a beat. She didn't swerve or nothing. And we were doing upwards of 20 miles an hour, which doesn't seem fast, but in rush hour bumper traffic, and where motorcycles can go between the vehicles going down the road.
And this was in L.A.?
Yes, about 15 to 20 years ago.
That's a really good one. Oh, my God.
Well, I have a few I couldn't even mention on the radio.